Many families, they're faced with helping their children remote learning or homeschooling due to the pandemic. Now, Ludington's favorite attractions are offering fun virtual ways to help them learn. Here to explain how they're doing that is Brandy Miller. Good morning, Brandy.
Good morning.
And can you tell us exactly how this is happening?
Yeah, as you explained, families all over the state and beyond are working with their students at home and doing remote learning. So our favorite attractions here in Ludington have kind of band together and put together a whole bevy of resources for families and students to tap into, everything from lesson plans to photo hunts and scavenger hunts and even more.
And at what locations and attractions are we talking about? I'm assuming there's going to be a lighthouse or two in there.
Of course, yes. Yeah. Well, we have the Mason County Historical Society, which manages the historic White Pine Village and the Port of Ludington Maritime Museum. And they have a bunch of online resources and interactive experiences for students and families, everything from a photo detective to virtual history hunts and outdoor scavenger hunts for families to do at home. And they're also encouraging students to kind of write essays and journal about their experience during this pandemic. It's obviously a unique point in history that they'll look back on, and they want to encourage kids to kind of track their own history. And as you mentioned, lighthouses are a big thing here in Ludington and along the coast of Lake Michigan. And our Sable Point Lighthouse Keepers Association have put together a bunch of their lighthouse keepers actually are former retired educators, and they put together, all using the 2020 Michigan Educational Standards, lesson plans about the Fresnel lens that lights the lighthouses, a bunch of activities and resources for students. And they can also go online and do a virtual escape room. So get some clues and find their way out of the lighthouse virtually.
I love that, a virtual escape room. You know, so often we're on our show here on the Morning Mix asking people to head up to Ludington, to go there because it's such a wonderful place to visit and spend those tourism dollars. But now doing this virtually, there's got to be some things that we can do when there's, okay, let's go away from studying. Let's go away from homeschooling. People need a study break. Still want to have some fun, maybe see a concert. We can still do that, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, we have a number of ways for families and students to kind of take a break from studying, everything from living room concert series being hosted by West Shore Community College that are being live streamed online, our Home for the Holidays concert being hosted by our Arts Center here. And of course, with New Year's coming up, there'll be a virtual New Year's Eve party where normally we'd be gathered in the middle of downtown Ludington, but this year we'll be doing something virtually. So yes, there are lots of ways for people to kind of, take a break from work and school and enjoy something virtually here in Ludington.
And there are ways for us to actually be in person as well, too, including that in school, in-person learning for the kids as well. Can you explain?
Yeah, sure. Our community was chosen through the Ludington Area Center for the Arts as one of 6 Northern Michigan communities participating in the Detroit Institute of Arts Inside Out program. So you can, it's kind of a self-guided tour throughout downtown and along our waterfront, experience reproductions of things like Vincent van Gogh, Whistler painting reproductions, things like that. So you can get outside, experience some art on your own. And then we also have 6 self-guided cultural trails, everything from agriculture to music heritage and maritime. So you can follow along throughout the county by car and listen with your phone. So you'll scan a QR code or call a telephone number using your cell phone, and then you can hear the stories about each one of those stops. So again, a little education, but also entertaining. And again, it's kind of self-guided, so you can take it wherever you want.
And also holiday events as well. There are some that people can attend in person.
Yes, yep. So there'll be a downtown cookie walk coming up on December 12th in downtown Ludington. That's one of the kind of become a keystone holiday event in downtown Ludington. So you can participate. You'll get a tote bag this year. Normally it's a box, but everything's going to be wrapped up individually and safely done. So you can participate, do some holiday shopping throughout downtown Ludington, and collect a cookie at each stop. So you walk away with about 24 cookies to enjoy at any of your holiday activities too.
Perfect. Thank you so much for the information and for the time this morning. Wonderful to see your face once more.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Absolutely. Ludington Area Convention and Visitors Bureau. You can go to pureludington.com/online learning, or for events, pureludington.com/events. We'll be right back.